just realized that my Chaos Black has become way too thick. So I use this color thinner from Rebel to thin the Chaos Black. Okay. So, Ethia, I hope I answered all your questions. If not, just ask again, but I think I got them. Another comment on my episode 12 from Night Kyle 1. I love your videos. Most of my armies are used and I just repaint them. Okay, thanks a lot. And I mean, used, you bought them used, or you used to paint them, played with them, and then decided to give them another color scheme, or what do you mean by that exactly? Then again a comment from Ethia. You are a frequent commenter. You should get a medal for that, definitely. Thanks. On episode 13, just thought of something extra to add. If when you do your battle reports you dubbed a commentary in afterwards, it would be very easy to do both in English and the German version. If all commentary is done during the battle, then I agree you would probably want to do it in English, so you have a larger audience. Yeah, I know. I'm really thinking, you know, when I do the battle report, when I actually record the battle, it's all in German. I do it in German, and my opponent usually talks German, because it's kind of awkward if you talk English, because yeah, we are both, or most of my opponents are German speaking, so it would be really strange if we suddenly would talk English together. So we do it all in German, and then I cut the report and do the commentary in English. So actually I could do both. I could just upload the original report in battle report in German, and then I could do the commentary in English, because I definitely want to do it in English. If I can also do it in German, fine, but English is a must. So I'm thinking about that. There is an upcoming battle next Monday, exactly in a week. So probably when you see this video, it will be maybe Thursday or Friday. So I'll do this battle again against Peter, but he's not playing his Tau this time. He will be playing his Grey Lions. That's his Space Marine chapter. And I don't know what to expect. He has quite a lot of points, quite a lot of range of choices to choose from. I know that he likes to play his 10-man honor guard, which is devastating. If they hop out of a Land Raider, 10 honor guard, relic blades, or even just regular power blades, power swords, that's gonna kill a lot of stuff, so very dangerous. And we will be playing battle missions. Just roll the mission, not just Space Marine missions. We play anything the dice come up with. Maybe we will play a Necron mission, maybe Eldar, doesn't matter. Because I realized that in the battle mission book there are some really funny missions. And you know, just playing the 3 standard missions all the times, it's quite a bit boring. So what kind of missions do you usually play? Do you also like to vary? You know, like maybe a planetary invasion, battle missions, or cities of death? Of course, for me, apocalypse still the best. There is nothing more fun than to field your whole army, to play every single model, even those which rarely see combat in standard games. I just love it. That's why I'm looking so much forward to playing in January. And there will be a huge video coverage of this game. Definitely planned it. Okay, maybe I have to zoom a bit. Although it's not really thrilling to see me painting black on my Marines, which I will be doing for a few more hours, there's no doubt about that. But there are still a few more comments to read. Ithia keeps writing, yeah, it is Codex in English, and your English is very good. I think there's only been like 1 or 2 words in all your videos that you didn't know the word of. Well, thanks a lot. That's of course very nice of you to say, but yeah, it's good enough to do the videos, but you know, sometimes I just hate when I have to struggle for words, and then I usually look them up. I try to remember them, but of course it doesn't work every time. So anyway, thanks a lot. I'm trying to improve and try to do my best. So okay. Then he's writing, you were talking about the armies you faced, and it seems you fought most of them. You didn't mention Chaos Demons. Have you played them? Also, what do you think the hardest armies to fight against are? Obviously, apart from Dark Eldar, where you didn't know what to expect from them. And also, what do you think the hardest, easiest army types to fight against are? For example, Horde armies, specialist armies like Eldar aspects, mechanized armies, fast-moving armies, Ravenwing, or Eldar Shepherds, etc. Okay, that's not an easy question, but of course I will try to answer. I have to say, I think I'm a fairly okay player. I'm not a tournament player. I don't have the experience to do that, and mostly I just play for fun, because that's what this game is about for me. So what's the question about the Chaos Demons? Yes, I played against Chaos Demons, yes, but I think only once, and I'm pretty sure I lost. The player is a good friend of mine, and he, in our community, he is famous for his dice rolls. It seems that the dice gods favor him a lot, okay? Not just a bit, a lot. Whenever he has to roll important stuff, he does just amazing. And well, that's just what I remember of this game against the Chaos Demons, and I think those blood letters, they ate themselves through a lot of my Marines. And I think he had some blood demon. That's, well, I don't know how it's called in English, but the translation would be blood demon, Blutdämon. And they were also really tough, man. And you never know where this stuff comes down, because he can deep strike, or he has to deep strike. And yeah, when I played against them, I was very inexperienced and new to the game, and just overwhelmed by the creatures he spawned on the battlefield. That's all I can say about the Chaos Demons. The hardest enemies to fight against, for me, for my army, I think the armies which I usually have problems with are, it can be hordes, although if I know that hordes are up against me, I can plan accordingly. What I think is difficult are other Space Marines. First of all, I don't like it too much to play against other Space Marines, because I think it's more fun if the armies are very different from each other. And I never played against Blood Angels. I think they would be a hard opponent. I played against Space Wolves. I think once I lost, and maybe one time it was a draw, I don't really remember. But they're also hard, okay? So, but usually I think the less you know the opponent's army, the tougher it is. That's just what I believe. So the thing that happened to me with the Dark Eldar could have been different. I don't say that I would have won. Oops. But I think my chances would have been better if I would have been prepared. So that's something very important. Know your enemy. Okay, another Marine. Done. I don't know why my camera has problems focusing. Anyway.